Hey, what's up, everybody? Gene Fetty with the Automotive Appearance Institute back at you with another episode of our All Access podcast. Today, we've got a product pit stop. So, we're going to talk tools all episode. And I think Dylan has a game for me around tools at the end. I think she's trying to save face from dropping the ball last week. But we'll see. I think she's going to try to stump me.
I think I am going to stump you this time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to give it a go. So, if you were watching one of the video versions here, you can see that I made my UFC debut this week. I took one to the eyebrow, not actually. Just got in a fight with the garage door and lost. But we're good. No worse for the wear. No concussion. Just an ugly little cut on my forehead. All good. So, I'm going to go smallest to largest and mix up Dylan's little outline that you made for me.
How could you?
It's just what I do. Let's talk some tools. We've got a couple that I mentioned in a previous show that now I've had some time with, and I want to come back and talk about those. Again, going smallest to largest. The first thing I want to talk about is the Willie Quick Dent Popper, aka Pop Rock tabs. The three sizes, I want to say 9, 11, and 13. Don't hold me on that. Don't quote me on that. But I will tell you that I'm super impressed. Now, these are a square head tab, which means you automatically get some larger percentage of surface area over a round tab. A 9mm round tab and a 9mm square tab. Square is going to have more square inches, probably more like square millimeters. But it will have more holding power. In using these, man, they seem to really bite hard. I've been using them with Hudson's Chocolate Thunder Glue, some Dent Reaper Pull Perfection, and my favorite, Anson Hard Pull Collision. All three glues have performed really well with these tabs. I've not broken one yet. And on top of the square design, right, which gives you that slight little increase in surface area, they do have, I wouldn't quite call it dead center thin shafts, but these shafts are definitely thinner than a quote unquote standard glue tab. I do also love, just like Hudson did with his Tornado tabs, I love that they're color coded by size. So I don't have to look at my cart and dig around. I have like, I don't know, Dylan, I'm going to defer to you. What color is this?
I'm going to say a red.
Red?
Yeah.
All right, I would call it pink, but a reddish, pinkish, something or otherish. And don't forget to, whatchamacallit? Don't forget to silence your phone before you start recording podcasts. Jeez.
Yeah, what
Gene.
the flip, Gene?
That's terrible. And I'm going to silence my iPad.
You know what? You're right. It is pink.
It is pink?
Their colors are pink.
Huh.
Wait, it's Poppin' Pink, Grippin' Green, and Tuggin' Teal.
All right, perfect. So, Poppin' Pink, Tuggin' Green? No.
Grippin' Green.
Grippin' Green and Tuggin' Teal. But I do really like that. I like the idea of color coded by size. It just makes it easier when you're trying to work quickly. You can just look over and grab what color you need, aka what size you need. So far, been using these for, I guess, about a month now, at least a solid 3 weeks. Thoroughly impressed with the Willie Quick Dent Popper tabs. So, would recommend. Yes, Dylan, you have a question.
We're going to stop right here. I'm picking up Shannon in the back.
It is what it is. We're doing this live at the shop, and we're not working after hours.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Okay, cool.
So, real world, studio is not soundproofed yet. We're working on it, but we're working and selling dents up front too. It's okay. There's been plenty of PDR podcasts with this the whole show.
Okay.
It's okay. We don't get to work in studios like you do at school. It's all right. We'll be all right. So next up, the next tool or the next product I want to talk about is the Blackmagic PDR tips. Now, I believe it's Ted suffered a traumatic brain injury earlier this year. And I know that there have been people that have stepped up, organizations that have stepped up for him. So I would encourage you to support Ted and his family. I think IASRE in Japan may even be doing something. If you're going to Japan, check it out, or reach out to Igor. Igor might be able to point you in the right direction as well. I just want to talk about the tips, sort of what they are, how they work, and my experience with them. Now, I will tell you that Ted sent me a few packs of these, so I did not purchase these, but I also have not paid for this review. Right? It's just a good old honest review of it. I will say when I first got them, like the first one I used, and if you don't know what they are, and we've got audio and video, they are some sort of 3D printed slip-on cap. So think like a soft tip, but for like other tools than just round rods. So this one is for like your normal Dentcraft whale tail. So pinky would go here, black, green, blue, and orange, right? That's this size head. When I first got it, I was a little frustrated with these because I would pop them on and they're printed and they fit pretty good. You'd go slide it into a tool or slide it into a brace and the dang thing would pop off. Well, I reached out to Ted and I'm like, dude, what's the deal? And he goes, well, just put a little tape on it or a little bit of glue. And I was like, there you go, thinking outside of the box again. So since then, when I use these, I just grab a little piece of Tessa tape and I will Tessa tape it just onto the tool. Man, it is so nice to be able to slide in like with a whale tail. And it doesn't, I didn't bring a whale tail back with me. It does not add a ton of depth to it. And the front actually is a little bit, your whale tail has a curve to the face. It's not a blunt square face. This has a tapered cut as well. But anyways, you can slide into some braces, lots of different shapes. I did not pull the ones that are loose in my box out, but he's got whale tails from like the medium size, like purple whale tail, like WT10, I think it is, the orange short handle, that width. He's got that size, even up to the extra large whale tail, where you can slide that on. That's nice for slipping down into a bedside. He even has, I don't own any, but he has the Lucky 7 covers from A1, so you can slip them on your Lucky 7. These come in super handy for hail work. He's got, call it like half oval, half pill shaped, where you can slide onto some of your smaller hand tools and slip up in, and instead of pushing bare metal, right, you can get that soft tip. I'd have to look at the size. When I put those on a Hail Angel, man, to really bring the belly of a deeper dent up, where you don't necessarily need to shrink, but you want to bring it up clean, these tips are awesome. And of course, he has just standard round soft tips, just like we sort of had for years, but they're made out of this weird, relatively tough 3D printed material. So these Blackmagic PDR tips are great. Dylan will put the link up. Is it just Blackmagic PDR tips? Blackmagic PDR tools? We'll get the link. It'll be in the description, in the notes, in the link, or in the comments below, or wherever it'll be. Dylan will make that magic happen. What is it?
Blackmagicpdr.com, but it is not pulling up right now.
All right. Anyways, I'm sure you can find them. Support Ted. He is making a great recovery from what I understand, but his family can certainly use some financial help, and buying his products is definitely a way to do that. Next up is, and I think I talked it up pretty well right after our Anson training.
Episode 3.
Episode 3? Was episode 3?
Episode 2 or 3. I know episode 3 was the PDR Expo recap.
So it was after that, because I got this at Anson, episode 4. Anyways, this Tech 820-12 glue gun. Now, when I originally talked to the crew at Anson, they said that the cordless collision gun, which is a spectacular gun, is the same body. And it is the same body, but it is not the exact same guts. That gun is a 150 watt gun. This gun is a 250 watt gun. I have found it nearly impossible No, I have not tried the JVF large feet, but I found it nearly impossible to completely run this out of glue. It just wants to keep pumping. I ordered another one yesterday just to have two so I can fill up like the biggest of anything. The recovery on this gun is so fast. If you are doing collision glue pulling, I don't care what guns you have, you need to add one or two of these to your arsenal. Available at ansonpdr.com, and I think they're like 110 bucks. This gun is incredible. Like, hands down, this is what glue guns should be, without a doubt. So just wanted to update, like I've been using it since we came back from Anson, and I find myself even plugging this in over my cordless guns, just forget to switch batteries. Man, this thing is more than a workhorse. Speaking of Anson, we brought, not this exact handle, we brought one of the first of these handles back from the PDR Expo. This is the brand new, and I believe it is fully released now, maybe in limited quantities, but it is available, or you can get it through Anson PDR, is the Dead Dent Tools Endgame. I think it's a collaboration between the original Gorilla handle and Dead Dent Tools. If I'm misspeaking, either way, all brands there are available through Anson, period. This handle, the big change is the two buttons, right? Not two buttons just for the sake of two buttons, but with these Gorilla grips, it has always been on, and then if you want to change it, off, turn, back on and go. With this new one, they actually put the gear in here. So two different buttons, smaller buttons on and off. The big button, so if you're not looking, is so that you can rotate. I'm trying to make some noise for you.
We can hear it.
You're like, yeah, we can hear it. It's like nails on a chalkboard.
No,
We can take this handle now and not take it off the car. We can rotate and it locks right in. There's a little better sound for you.
It's like ASMR today.
Yes, I like it. We're having fun.
Yeah.
Again, figuring out exactly all the different kinds of episodes we want to bring to you. This handle, man, I put it on my hub tools when I came back from the expo, and I've been using it. And Craig was sort of like, "Hey, these aren't ready yet. You can use it, but don't really start talking about it." He's talking about it. It's out there. I just got my brand new finished one in the mail yesterday. This handle is killer. The machining is great on it. The kick, it's got a 15-degree kick up away. All your other handles come straight off with the Gorilla Grip. The 15-degree, I don't know why it's better, but I promise you it's better. And of course, you can add even more extensions into the back. Your other tactical or Gorilla handles can screw in, and you can make it nice and long for killer leverage. The new Endgame handle, I think from Dead Dent Tools, definitely available at Anson, is incredible. Like, I am beyond thoroughly impressed with this. The tools, man, the tools in this industry. I've got buddies that started in the late 80s, early 90s, where they were like making their own tools. And then I started in the early 2000s, and everything was sort of rough. Man, the innovation that just keeps coming from these tool manufacturers is unreal. And I would also make a public service announcement. Support these companies that put the R&D and testing and production and manufacturing and design into these tools and have them made for us. Support them. Don't jump and go to like Temu and buy their cheap knockoff BS or the stuff that, right, sure, some of this may be made out of country. Well, they're stealing the plans and then knocking it off for pennies. Support the companies that are making it better for you to do your career. Yes.
When I was making the game for today, Guess That Tool,
Right.
I was doing research on Google and I saw it was like identical Kiko Robo Mini Lifter on
Sure.
Temu for
Oh,
like
yeah.
$5.
Yeah.
I was like, this is insane.
It's ridiculous.
Insane.
So I was talking, we were having dinner with the Stuckies in South Carolina, and we were talking. One of the companies stole Carl's file, and they were producing his, I think it was his hand protector. It still had the Stucky logo in it. Like they didn't even take the Stucky logo out of the design, and they were making them. Support the companies that support us. Yes, tools can be pricey, but they're investments and they help you make money. They help you work smarter. This will save wear and tear on your joints, right? Support local, support small manufacturers that live and work in our industry, right? Like, end of rant, but like, for real, these people are what make this innovation happen. Don't work on the knockoffs.
Isn't Dent Reaper's thing like support your local reaper?
Yeah, support your local reaper. Yeah, exactly, right. Support your local, and then Matt Boyette, Dent Slayer, support your local Dent Slayer.
Oh, see?
Right. So support your local manufacturer, even if they're not local. Like, support your small manufacturer. It really is just so important to keep this innovation coming.
They're fellow technicians trying to come up with solutions for you.
Exactly. And again, it's a big investment to make this stuff happen.
But it always pays for itself. You hear that all the time, specifically with training and tools alike. It always pays for itself
Always.
in the end.
Yeah, it's always an investment. It really, really, truly is. Speaking of investment, good segue, Dylan.
Thank you.
So I'm super excited about this. I'm a little bummed, honestly, that I'm not part of the Kiko team anymore, because this is something that I know they've been working on a long time. I know this is something that I wanted to see for a long, long time, but it is finally here. They launched, today's November 1st when we're recording. They launched yesterday on Halloween. They are coming out with, and I think it's available for pre-order, is how I see it on the website, the brand new Premium L2E, or the L2E Premium. On the website it says Premium L2E, whichever way it is. Right, it's the big dog system. Every time Kiko makes a new system, a new top of the line, right, it is an awesome step up. I always wanted to see them like, man, throw everything at it. Like, we're talking to tool junkies. I'm a tool junkie. Dave's a tool junkie. Louie's not a tool junkie. He really isn't. Jake's a little bit of a tool junkie. Like, everybody's a tool junkie. I was watching the Dent Nerds podcast the other day, and Michael Glidewell was like, I think I'm just addicted to buying dent tools. Right? But we all are. It's part of what makes being a technician fun, is getting new, shiny new things, right? And these are tools. I wanted Kiko for so long to come out with like the Mac Daddy, like, yes, the L2E is a great system, but what would you buy? I always wanted to be like, secretly like what would Gene buy? Here's the Gene system. And it would just be all of it. It would be like what I have. It would be like just mounds and mounds of everything glue pull. That's what I wanted to see. That is what this L2E Premium is. So it looks like, of course, they still offer training with it. It looks like there's really going to be two full offerings: Premium L2E glue pull collision system with the K tower, which is their pulling tower, and just their regular Premium L2E glue pull collision system, right? So with pull tower, without pull tower. Now, their pull tower, they've made some really great upgrades to it. I can't use it at my shop. I have a stamped concrete floor. And in the studio, we have linoleum. So I just don't have anywhere I can stick a suction puller to give you like a hands-on review. I do have somewhere here the Blackpool C from Cam Auto. The suction towers are great. I just can't use them. Looking at and seeing demos of the K tower, that thing, they addressed a lot of the problems that the suction towers have and solved them, which is really, really cool. So check that out. But let's dive in and sort of take a look. Dylan, if you want to pull up on the screen, can you pull up the premium system?
You are not allowed to look at the screen.
I'm not looking at the screen.
Okay, thank you.
I'm not looking.
You're good. You said pull up the L2E Premium
Yeah, with K Tower is what we're looking at.
with K Tower.
Did you get it? It's at kikotabs.com.
I'm just trying to find it with.
All right, so
K
while
Tower
Dylan is
included.
pulling that up, in order to not keep you all waiting, we'll talk about it. So for the premium system,
It's up.
great. This comes with the locking top, which is very cool. That was always a big complaint at the shops was like, man, my stuff's all dusty. I can't lock it away. It's going to walk away. What's the deal? Now, right, for a little while, they've had a locking top. They shadow boarded out the back. So instead of like, hey, where does my stuff go? Right, everything is drawn out exactly where you want to put it. On the left side of the cart, they put the K locker. So that is an additional side opening door where you can put, it looks like the foot, your K powers hang on the side, and then the K stick with suction foot, which is like the pogo stick, the Kiko version of the pogo stick with a suction mount on the floor, so you don't need to worry about leverage. Gives you a leverage point for you to pull on. And again, keys hanging in it, so that is also locking. And shout out to Melissa, who, since she saw the first Kiko glue pull cart, was like, where's the drawer? We need drawers. Lots of people wanted drawers. They have now added 2 slide out drawers to the cart, right? So they're making the cart more functional in your day-to-day. Really a big upgrade. You still got the extended feet. Let's run through real quick what all this comes with, right? So you get your composite blending hammers, weighted body hammers, the slappers, your modular knockdowns, the Black Swan. In the premium systems, which is what we're talking about here, you're also going to get the more of a PDR style knockdown with rectangular pivot tips, which are awesome for your like medium shaped crowns. A Peak plastic, PEEK, super hard plastic knockdown system, a soft or an 8mm steel knockdown with soft tips that you can push or strike with. Another knockdown hammer. It's basically like we would call it the Craftsman or the Vaughn hammer. It's a tricked out version, carbon fiber handle, stainless on one side, leather on the other, 2 different durometer rubber heads, incredible stuff. And then another 12-inch knockdown hammer, right, for blending, reaching out and tapping more PDR style. Both K powers, full size and the junior. Man, side note, I have been loving my K power in conjunction with straps. I don't know if you've seen any of the pictures. I've even made a couple of posts. The tension straps from Anson. I used the green Black Plague straps the other day with the K power. Man, it's nice. It hooks on. The screw system's great. The 1/4-inch drive, and it just pulls and gives you that tension. That's been my go-to tension setup as of late. Is without a doubt K power plus straps. Like, mwah, magnifique. So they've got multiple tab print organizers now, which is great for organization and inventory control. So all of your tabs, tips, holders, and everything will have a place, and you can quickly glance at your cart. Probably on this one, it looks like, look at the top, open up the drawers, see what's there, see what's missing. And as you're trying to size up and trying to pick which tab to use, everything's by size. You can just walk up or down the line to get exactly what you are looking for, right? Really, really great. Get a high capacity heat gun, your glue guns. I think you get, I think it said 2, don't hold me to this. Chris, I'm sorry if I'm wrong. I believe it also said dual glue guns. I think they're going to start shipping with a pair of glue guns now. I could be wrong.
It looks like it on the side.
I think so. Dual glue guns. No offense, Chris. Upgrade your L2E Premium with the Tech 820-12. This is the glue gun of all glue guns. But anyways, multiple glue guns, which has always been my first upgrade that I recommend to people with like an L2E system was, hey, add another gun or two, so you're never waiting for glue to melt. Let's see what else we got here.
Looks like a light.
Yep, of course you get your shop light because you can't fix what you can't see. Man, this is a really great upgrade to the system. Sticker price with the K Tower, with the big dog, the everything, $12,999, and without, I believe, it was $10,499. So they've really stepped up. It's nearly double. Yeah, I believe an L2E right at 5,000. Yeah. So an L2E prior was right at $49.99. So it is a big step up. But I watched Danny's video, and he didn't go into depth, but it is almost every single tool that they offer comes in this system. Like this really is, if I were starting over, if I were going all in on glue, there is no question that I would be going L2E Premium. Mm-hmm. And if I had a floor that would support the suction puller, absolutely 1000% buy the pull tower, right? Pull tower just opens up so much opportunity, right? Things get out of your way. You can pull harder. You can pull in different directions. So nice. Some of my favorite glue pull repairs I've done off of varying pull towers. So go check out that L2E Premium at KikoTabs.com. Get on the pre-order. I know we are coming up to SEMA, right? So this will drop on Monday. Setup day at SEMA is on Monday. Show starts on Tuesday, and then sales will go. If this is pre-order and you're thinking about it, I would go get your pre-order now because there is going to be a whole ton of these sold at SEMA. I'm sure of it. So Chris, Danny, Scott, Hayden, Benjamin, the whole Kiko team, Desiree, hats off to you guys. This is an incredible upgraded system. I'm super excited. I can't wait to see one in person and just see how awesome this is. I think I probably have, except for the K-Power Junior and the K-Tower, I think I probably have just about everything else in there and use it all the time. So hats off, Kiko. Congratulations on an incredible system. Guys, head over to KikoTabs.com and you can check out that system. All right, Dylan. I need a drink of water.
You're good. Don't look at the screen, please. Thank you.
I have to have blinders on. All right, so that is our product pit stop here. Now we're going to dive into seeing what Dylan can do to stump me. So Dylan, what's the name of the game? And let's lay down the ground rules.
We're playing Guess That Tool.
Now, if these guys want to play along at home,
they can.
Just don't look at the screen. Listen to the audio version.
Listen to the audio version.
Pause. Listen to the audio only version and see how you do. And
I'm not going to put it up until you... I'll go over the rules here.
All right, so lay it on me.
So there's 5 tools that you have to guess here.
Okay.
You get 5 questions per tool.
Okay.
Which means you get 5 hints to guess. After the 5th hint, you have to place your final guess. Then I will put the correct answer up on the screen.
Okay.
So you get 5.
All right. Then I have to guess the name of the tool, the company. What do I have to guess? What's my win?
Well, I feel like if you guess the tool, you'll be able to guess the company.
Okay.
I feel like you're pretty knowledgeable with this stuff, but at least the name of the tool. But I will have the full product names up on the screen.
Bro, have you seen how many tools we have?
Oh, I know.
Okay.
And you're a tool junkie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if anybody saw the Spirit Halloween meme, but the tool problem is sold separately.
All right.
All right.
All right. Let's see. Are there any questions I'm not allowed to ask?
I don't think there's any you're not allowed to. No.
Okay.
No, you're good.
All right.
You ready?
I guess.
All right. So the first tool, your first question. Go right ahead.
First question. Okay. Is it a push tool or a knockdown tool? Or neither?
Neither.
Is it a light?
No.
That's two questions?
Yeah, you have 3 questions left. I'll give you like a little extra because of the first question. You were
No,
like,
no, that's
no?
fine.
Okay.
I don't need any help. Is it a stand or a cart?
No. It's a tool that you would use with pushing. So you were on the right track with the first question.
Oh, a tool with pushing?
Yes.
So does that make it like a push tool?
No.
Is it a window guard?
You're warm. You're on the right track. What window guard?
The VIP carbon fiber one?
Yes, sir. You
I
got
only
it.
guessed that because it's new. Did I make that in 5 questions?
Yeah.
Listen,
say so.
that VIP carbon fiber window guard, badass. Killer. It's so killer.
I just saw Dave using it today.
Yeah, he stopped down at the shop today and I think he was drooling a little bit. He was a bigger tool junkie than me.
I'll have to insert the picture of his Snap-on tool cart.
Yes.
Insane.
Yes.
All
All
right.
right, so tool 1 I got.
Tool 1 you got. It is the VIP carbon
All
fiber.
right, you're making
window
my
guard.
brain work.
Number 2.
All right. I'm going to start with those same questions. Push tool or knockdown tool?
Knockdown.
Knockdown tool. Okay. Hammer or knockdown?
Let me double check because I don't want to say the wrong thing.
I mean, is it like a hammer? Do I swing it or do I hold it and hit it with a hammer? Or is it a slapper? Is it the slapper?
No, you're on the right track. Methinks.
Okay, what material is it made out of?
Carbon fiber.
So it's a knockdown, not a hammer.
So, technically,
Or is it a hammer? Is it the new modular hammers from Kiko?
no. It's not a hammer, but it is a knockdown tool.
A knockdown tool made out of carbon fiber. Was it the shock blocker knockdown?
You're on the right track.
Bro, I don't know. But the carbon fibers really throw me off. I'm going to tap out. I don't know.
You're going to tap?
Yeah.
I think you're going to be peeved.
Can I look? Ah, shit, that didn't happen. That was close. That was a good one. You stumped me there.
Yeah, because it is a knockdown, but
It's a hammer. It's not a knock. It's a hammer, or it's more of a hammer than anything.
Okay, period.
Yeah.
So I'm
Or
sorry.
a paddle.
I may have
technically.
thrown you off there.
Great tool, though. And mine's blue, just like that. But mine says hashtag Guru on it.
Yes, sir.
All right, tool number 3. It's a 1 for 1. I wouldn't have got that.
No. I had faith in you on that one, but I kind of, it was like
It's sort of a
50-50.
niche tool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Mac have a bet going to see how many you get.
Okay.
So you're on number 3. All right. I have it.
All right. Is it? I gotta start here. Is push tool, knockdown tool,
Neither.
a light, or a toolbox?
Neither. You have 3 questions.
Fudge.
You're on the right track there.
A fudge?
Mm-hmm.
Brown? Is it a glue?
Perhaps.
Is it the chocolate thunder glue?
Yes, it is.
Oh, well, thank goodness I said
Fudge.
fudge is my F word and not something less appropriate. I'd have missed it. Oh, woo, got lucky.
That was wild. Yeah. Chocolate thunder glue.
Good glue. Fast glue. Too cold here now.
Built to work in hot weather and humid environments.
We'll bring it back in June.
You ready for the next
I'm
one?
ready.
All right. Go ahead, ask your question.
All right. Is it a light or a tool cart?
Neither.
Is it a push tool or a hammer? Or a push tool or a knockdown tool?
Knockdown tool.
Knockdown tool. All right.
It's in the name.
Is it the shock blocker knockdown?
No.
I don't want to jump the gun. All right. Is it the hammer or is it the knockdown? Do I hit it with a hammer or do I
You hit it with a hammer.
VIP knockdown?
Nope. I'll give you one more hint. You talked about it in the GPR master class that it is great for beginners.
Oh, the Black Swan.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's a gimme. That is still my favorite knockdown tool for, yeah, that's
You-
good.
You mentioned it like
Yep.
in the Kiko.
The guided knockdown, it is still part of the L2E premium. Still my favorite way to teach knockdown to somebody who doesn't know how to knock down or hasn't knocked down before.
Yeah,
Yes,
Right.
great stuff.
great tool. That's why I wanted to throw it in there. It
I like
also
it.
shares a name with a horror/mystery movie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The Black Swan.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
It's like 2011, I think.
Have to check it out. Really don't do the horror movies. Melissa doesn't like them.
Neither do I. I'm not, yeah. I'd rather have a good laugh.
I loved them, man. I watched some movie when I was a little kid. I was so scared I would not get out of my sleeping bag.
Oh.
Until I fell asleep, I woke up the next morning. Man, I was terrified. I don't remember what the movie was. It was the only time I ever saw it, but I was scared stiff.
You were scared fudgeless.
Fudgeless, yeah.
Yeah.
I was fudging my pants. It was terrible. Very scary.
Got that chocolate thunder.
That's right. Oh, yeah. That was definitely the Chocolate Thunder.
All right, so you've only missed one so far.
Well, that's pretty good. The dent zapper is all I missed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have one more.
All right.
Can he do it?
All right.
Pressure's on.
So I'm sticking with this is like RST and LNE on Wheel of Fortune. Like everybody used those letters
Oh,
because they were
yes.
most common. So like you just automatically get them. So push tool or knockdown tool.
Push tool.
Ooh.
Switching it up on you.
What color is the handle?
How? Hold on. Okay. I think it's black.
Shit.
Let me double check, but I am 90% positive that it is black.
Okay. Black handle.
Yes. I mean, like you can get them in different colors, but the one that I have specifically here is black.
Is black. Black handle. Who's the manufacturer? You didn't take it off the list.
You know, I wish there was a camera on me right now because I just like
You're
wanted
sweating
to
it.
fist pump the air. So technically, the manufacturer is A1 Tools, but it is not sold exclusively by A1 Tools.
Okay. Not sold exclusively?
No.
Is it a Dent Reaper tool?
Fudge!
All right. Man, I don't know all of John's names of his different tools. I'm going to go with the original Dent Reaper
You're-
rod.
Mother of love, you got it right.
Yes.
So you only missed one.
That's pretty good.
That's solid.
And that was a pretty super niche tool, but to get all the way to the original Dent Reaper was strong.
Thank you.
And I'm proud that you knew that A1 is the manufacturer for Dent Reapers because you didn't give up Dent Reaper right away.
No.
That was good.
Thank you.
That was real good.
Thank you. I did my
Alright.
research for this.
You had me sweating.
I
I
know.
made my brain hurt. This little head injury might have hurt a little bit extra thinking that hard.
Yeah. Blame it on the concussion.
Yeah, no concussion here. I'm good.
Do you
Oh,
want to
okay.
hear some of the hints that I had written down?
Oh, you were going to give me a hint? Yeah, let's hear some of the hints.
So for the Dent Vision Dent Zapper, which is what you missed, I had under $100,
Wouldn't have known that, but
shock
okay.
free,
What is it? Shock free?
shock free,
I
carbon
don't know
fiber.
if that's shock free though. The shock blocker is shock free.
That's what it says in the description.
It is really comfortable to knock down with.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to pay attention to the vibrations coming back to my hand. This is really comfortable.
Now you have to think about it.
I will.
But that
Oh.
wasn't the description that I found on ANSYS-PDR.com.
That makes sense.
It uses an industry standard 5/16, 18th.
Yeah, everything does. That's why it's industry standard.
For the original Dent Reapers, I had pricing starts at $89.
Wouldn't help.
You can buy different variations of this tool.
Also wouldn't help because you can buy variations of most.
Great for aluminum.
That would tell me that it's a sharp tip.
It's a door tool
That would help. It's a sharp door tool.
and made in the USA.
Most of the good tools here are.
Right.
Yeah, you wouldn't have given anything away there.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. You did your homework though.
I did. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
impressed.
happy with
I
this
did
one.
pretty 4 out of 5 is pretty good.
You did
It's
solid.
80%.
Yeah.
That's a B.
And
I
for
was
you
a
to
C
like,
student.
and for the record, he did not have any glance. Like I've been hiding my laptop from him
Nothing.
all day.
Like, and I really I would not turn my head. I was
No,
playing it fair, girl.
he was good.
Playing it fair.
You were good. But that was Guess That Tool. I hope the listeners had fun guessing along with you.
I hope so.
And
Yeah,
let us
good
know in
luck.
the comments or on social media how many you got right based
Exactly.
on the guesses or based
Yeah.
on the hints.
I like it. I like it. All right. To wrap things up, we got some event news. So just like I mentioned in the last episode, Andy and Amanda Patrick at Dapper Dent Repair in Dixon, Tennessee, just outside of Nashville, are doing their Dents for Kids meetup on Saturday, November 16th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. I think it's every $25. Yep, every $25 in cash or toy with receipt donations gets you an entry into the raffle. Dude, they always kill it with the raffle. They are extra killing it with the raffle this year. I've been watching some unboxing videos with Andy. Just show up, man. Like Carbon Tech hood stand. Like, you're going to win that?
Dang.
Yeah.
A whole hood stand.
Whole hood stand. The Carbon Tech one. Like, yeah. Really cool. There was I think a Kiko box showed up the other day. Didn't get to watch that. And I know he just talked to Craig at Anson the other day. So be there. If you're going to come, make sure you're RSVP so they know how many people are coming. But it is always a great time, always great people. I will be there. Come say hey. And we were doing our first in-person glue pull training here in Pittsburgh. It was scheduled for Friday, November 22nd. Due to some unforeseen circumstances, we are going to need to postpone that for a little while. We will be doing a class in December. We just have to get the date set. Head over to gluepulling.com.
Gluepooltraining.com.
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, gluepultraining.com. And you can sign up on our email list, and we will tell you that. Or you can scan the QR code if you're looking at social media or watching us on YouTube right there. But gluepultraining.com. Get on that list, and we will let you know when that class is coming. Probably just a couple week delay is all I'm really thinking. So that is that. Go follow us on social media. We are at Auto Appearance Institute everywhere that we post. Of course, the website is autoappearanceinstitute.com. You can go there. You can learn how to glue pull. You can listen to some of our past talks at MTE. You can even get a taste of our masterclass and our masterclass Lite for free to take a look and go check it out. Let us know what you want to hear on the episodes. We enjoy doing this. This is fun. Mixing it up and doing different types of episodes is cool. It's not mundane like, oh, here we go, I'm going to talk about this again. It's cool, and Dylan's throwing in the games, so I dig it. And I like a little bit of banter. I'm hoping, if all goes well, to have Mr. Jack Bucknell on the next week's episode. Jack, you better not be late on your flight. We got a podcast to make.
And we have
Anyways,
a special little tidbit planned for Jack's episode if he joins us.
yeah. What are we doing?
We talked about, we can't let the people know.
Are you talking about our script that we were working on?
Yes.
Oh, no, that's just content. Yeah, that's not podcast. We'll tease it on a podcast, but
Okay.
they'll have to watch for the content.
So watch
with
for
Jack.
that.
Absolutely. Guys, thanks for listening, watching in, listening, whatever. Hit subscribe. Subscribe in iTunes or Amazon Music or Spotify or wherever you listen to your podcasts at. That helps us show up to more people, to get the show to more people. So that's it. Until next time, we'll see you later.
Bye.